Peace, everyone. Welcome to Tea with Tosha. What do I say now? What do I say? This week has been... It's been interesting. It's been eye-opening. It's been explosive. It's been just insane. We can't say it hasn't been interesting. I almost wasn't going to do a video this week just because I'm like, am I going to talk about tea? And, everything's like going to hell in a handbasket around us. But yes, I am going to talk about tea and some other things. This brown skin in this country signifies a lot. Unfortunately, it's been a long time, but it hasn't been that long a time. The civil rights era was in the 60s? That's not a long time. I wasn't born in the 60s, but there are people who are still functioning adults who were born and lived through the 60s through civil rights. And there's still one remaining lady who, I guess she's the last descendant of the Tulsa riots, which just happened to have happened. This is the week that the Tulsa riots happened, I believe, in the 20s. So it's just interesting, to say the least. I think we are all in like weird positions. We all feel like we're in weird positions. Where do I stand? Who do I stand with? How far out am I gonna go? How far in am I gonna go? No matter the color, we all feel weird. I think myself as a Black woman, I feel almost like it's my job and my purpose to defend my people, the people who look like me. It's my job and my purpose to speak. This matter affects me personally. I'm brown. I have a Black father, 2 beautiful brothers, 2 beautiful Black cousins, and 1 amazing nephew. And George Floyd could have been any of them. Tamir Rice could have been any of them. Amadou Diallo could have been any of them. And on and on and on and on. It's so strange, it's bizarre, that we're like flying to the moon. Our phones can talk. Our phones can just do stuff. We're getting chips injected into our skin. We're getting eye scans. We're coming up with the sophisticated tracking, like the COVID tracking. But we still haven't come to grips with the fact that the simple fact, we're not even going back into the details. We're just the fact that I have this color, you have that color, and we're supposed to be the same. It's just bizarre to me that we're still having this conversation. I don't know if it's because the people, I guess it's difficult to go from growing up in a society where these things were normal, where someone else who didn't look like you was less than you, and now in your same lifetime it's normal. I don't know. But I think we all find ourselves in awkward situations, right? Between having to go to work. I'm sure many of us have cried tears this week watching some of what we watched. It also has ripped open old wounds from just seeing time and time again people getting murdered and no one being held accountable. They might get arrested, but most of the time they get acquitted of the crimes. It's crazy. We, thank God, live in a society where we do have the ability to speak out, whether it's from behind a keyboard, on a microphone, on something like this, or even pen and paper, or even just using our voices, going out. There's so many different options to speak out. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. I've seen some things this week on Facebook from some of the comments that people put on companies' websites who just said 3 words, Black Lives Matter. And it turned into this whole debate. And you've just seen the worst of the worst of some people come out. I personally made a decision I'm not deleting anyone because I'd like to see, I want to see your playbook. I want to see what you really think. I want to see, how you really feel about me and people who look like me. So, as I said, I wasn't going to make a video this week, but I decided to make a video. This week I got some beautiful teas. They were delivered to me between earlier this week and the week before from Black-owned businesses. I always seek out small businesses, small tea businesses, and especially Black-owned businesses. That's how I found my good friend Mad Hatter's Tea. I call her my tea twin flame in Toronto. That's how I found Calabash Tea Bar. I seek them out. I actively seek them out. So today I'm actually sipping on a Kenyan oolong from Calabash Tea, and it's delicious. It's not your typical oolong. It's like, you'll see later on. If you stick around till the end, I'll show you the actual tea and how it was made. And you are not going to believe that little teapot that I made in filled this whole thing. I'm drinking out of this teacup today for a reason, because there's a power that we possess that our ancestors didn't possess, that the generations before us didn't possess, and it's this little symbol right here. It used to be known as the number symbol, and it's now the hashtag symbol. So you can place your vote using this, right? You can speak your voice and put it among other voices using this. You can join a collective using this. And the thing is, unfortunately, if someone doesn't hear something, if you keep repeating something over and over and over again, and no one hears, your natural reaction is to turn the volume up. And that's what happened. The US, the volume got turned up this week. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. The whole world is marching. The whole world is protesting. It's just, I can't imagine some of the conversations that I've been seeing, and I'm trying not to take in too much, but some of the conversations that I'm seeing, let me not say that. I'm trying not to take in more than I can handle. Let me put it that way. Some of the conversations that I've been seeing, it's just like, you're a professor, you're a teacher, this is how you think? Like, I'm one of those people, I'm ruled on by logic, and some of it is illogical. Like, it's like someone saying, if someone says they like my friend's hair, does that mean my hair is ugly? Do you know what I'm saying? If me as a human, I love myself, and I wrote something about this on my Instagram this week. I love myself. Does that mean I can't love you? Does that negate? Is it negating directly? If I said this, then is it absolute? Is your love absolute? Is it that linear where it can't be like all encompassing? Like when you think of the color wheel, love, like in my mind, I am one of those people who I feel that love it's one of those things that I feel and I know that love is the most powerful. Love is the most powerful. And just like the color wheel where you use certain colors to cancel out other colors, I feel like love, like that deep love, real, genuine, deep love, is the only thing that's going to take us out of this. And digging to the bottom. I was making a joke with some of my friends this week, and I'm like, I remember when I was younger and I'd play games of like Uno or whichever game with my brothers, and sometimes I used to be slick and like hide some of the draw fours under the couch, and the person who's benefiting from the game not being played fairly never wants to restart the game. They never want to go back to that last play, because then that would mean, oh, the gig is up, you're no longer the winner. And that's not what they're asking. We are asking, if you kill somebody, whether you're a cop, a politician, a judge, or whatever, if you kill somebody, you should go to jail. You should be punished for it the same way that anyone else is. Point blank. That's it. And the thing is, unfortunately, this is the rough patch that this country is going to have to go through, because that's part of healing. Healing has rough patches. Healing trauma, you will go through bumps. You go through rough patches, and that's just what's going to happen. So I just urge everyone to be safe, to be considerate, to look inside and think and speak from a place of love, of like real love, not just love from here, love from here. I see you and I love you just because you are my fellow human. That's what I want us all to dig deep, and especially in this week and in the new world that we're going to come out to experience post-COVID, post-quarantine, post-riots, post-unjust killings, post-people speaking out, post-anger, post-isolation. I want us all to dig deep into here. Dig deep. It's a bottomless. Dig deep and look at your fellow man and love your fellow man. And that is all. That's the tea. You have had tea with Tosha. Remember, there is power in a hashtag. It's a power that we've never had before. Thank you for joining Tea with Tosha. That's the tea. Until we tea again, cheers. This is how the actual tea itself looks. It looks different from your typical oolong. Usually they look kind of rolled up like little balls. So let's make some tea. I'm gonna just add a spoon of the oolong to this is like a proper teaspoon, or in my eyes, a proper teaspoon. And I'm just gonna add the water. The hot water, and we'll see how this comes out. As I said, most of the time oolongs are like rolled in these nice little balls, and then you watch the tea unfurl, you watch it open, and that's part of the magic. So we're gonna see how this looks and tastes. The packaging said that it has a naturally round. The tea starts to like take on its color, and right now we're seeing a nice deeper than champagne, like I guess a cider like color coming through. So it looks like our tea is steeped. Look at that color. Actually, the color is not showing well because of the light from the window. There we go. Give us some tea pouring. I didn't know if this little cup would fill this big teacup, but it looks like it will. And now time to taste. Yes, everyone, you've made it to the end. My tea is finished, but the tea is not finished. The tea is never finished. I just want you guys to feel free at this point. Thank you for joining me to the very end of this video. And I would like you to hashtag how you feel, whether it's hashtag heavy, hashtag what next, hashtag over it, hashtag what can be done, hashtag that's the tea, hashtag I'm sipping tea, hashtag what's the solution, whatever it is, just hashtag at the end. Leave your hashtag below. Let me know what you're thinking and how you feel. And don't forget once again to subscribe, comment, and like. All right. Peace, everyone. You've had Tea with Tosha.